Howdy, howdy, howdy. Jeremiah Roman DiMaggio here. Well, I'm getting ready for it to come down, raining and storming and lightning and hail storms and possibly hurricane, the weather said. Time to test out my camp. I wanted to talk to you about the mental part of surviving. Surviving in the wild, like I'm doing, part in the wild, part urban. It's all up in your head. There's people will go nuts if they lost electricity. Me, I don't want it. That's an extra bill that I'd be a slave to, and I don't like being a slave to anything. I'm a slave enough to that, smoking, and I know it, and I need to quit, because it's endangering the number one thing in survival with me, and that's your health. Alright? But your mental condition is a big part of it. If I was on a ship and all of a sudden we went down to sea and we came up on an island, I'd probably stay if everybody else was rescued. Because it's just what I like to do. A lot of people say that I isolate myself, which is not healthy, but I don't. I have friends. I like nature, but I hear a lot of people say they love nature and everything, but whenever a hurricane comes, they don't love nature no more. Mother Nature doesn't play sometimes. Okay, but to me, right, it's all in your head. I'm waiting on hail, which means I'm gonna have ice tonight, and time to have iced blackberry tea. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of rain. That means I can collect rainwater, wash my clothes, drink out of, cook with, and bathe with. Like I said, it's all in your head. Alright? So, natural disasters is going to happen. Accidents is going to happen. You may get stranded somewhere or something like that. But you have to look at the positive side of everything. And enjoy it. You could talk yourself out of a good job and wake up one morning and say, oh man, I gotta go to work. God, I hate that job. And you go to work and you think the whole day how bad it is. And actually the job's a real good job. But you're looking at all the negatives. Then after a while, you just soon cuss the boss out and tell him, yeah, forget this job. I was looking for one when I found this one. And, and you walk off, and then you're jobless. And a lot of people do that. That's the same with survival. Alright? Say you get stuck on an island. Alright? Well, say you're by yourself. And you get stuck on an island. Say, you know what I say? I'm Tarzan. Oh! I'm king of that jungle, Jack. That's my island. Hey, buddy, I got my own island. By golly, I would live like a king. And anybody set foot on my island, you're going to have to do some trading with me. Something. I might even start renting out, some sheds, or I'll build me some huts. Yeah, and start renting it out to tourists. I'm just crazy like that. I just make use of the situation. turn it into my positive. You know, adjust, overcome. You know, but don't look at it negatively. You know, things are going to happen. And the Bible says all things happen, good or bad. Those who love the Lord, called together for His purpose. All right. So all things God turns to good. All right. So you have to look at the positive in everything. Is what it's saying. All right. I'm sitting here. Oh yeah, by the way, my arrow. My ugly arrow. My head, see it? Arrowhead, made out of glass and liquid metal. It actually worked good. 2 of the feathers come off. That polyurethane don't stick too good. But it shot great. However, my raccoon got away out of my trap, out of my snail trap. My tree wasn't spring loaded enough, and I guess it didn't pick up the raccoon. Must have been a big raccoon, and he wiggled himself out of the snail. So I found a bigger tree, and he got the bait. That was good for him. Fed him up for next time. Got him fat for next time. See, that's a positive thing in everything. Don't let it bother me. I learned something from it. Use a bigger tree. 2, I fatten him up for next time I catch him. You know, so it don't bother me. Just always look for the positive in everything, especially if you're in a stranded situation or a hurricane, disaster, or anything. At least you're alive. You know, many people die from it. But look at it this way too. The dead are better than the alive. Because they don't have no misery, they don't have no pain, they ain't got to worry about bills, they ain't got to stress about anything anymore. So, it's good in everything. And I just wanted to say that. You know, always think positive. And never think, oh my God, I'm stranded, I'm going to die. Because when you think like that, you gave up. Okay? And just think, oh my God, look, it's time to go for a hike. It's time to go camping. Let's have some fun. You know? And enjoy it. That's all I got to say. And you will get through it. And live. And be able to talk about it. You know? There's been bad situations where people were stranded with broken leg. Or something like that. I recall a survival situation where a man was trapped in the rock. Couldn't get out. He had a dog. And the dog, believe it or not, stayed with him for weeks. Brought him food to eat. The man wrote a journal. You know, he couldn't get out. There was nobody came. Well, they found the skeleton. But at the end of the journal, the man said the dog was still there. The dog couldn't bring him water. The dog did bring him food, though. But he died knowing he had a friend that stayed with him through thick and thin. You know, and he was thankful for that. But that would have been a truly bad situation. But he held on, and he held on, you know. And sure, he didn't get rescued. But like I said, the dead are better off than the living. Now he ain't got to worry about thirsting to death or starving to death, or he's not in pain no more, anything. But, you know, you always have to look at the positive in every situation, and especially whenever you're stuck in the woods, okay? But the best thing to do before you get stuck in the woods like that is get an education about survival, about how to survive, how to light a fire, how to, you know, build a shelter, how to trap food, how to hunt, and things like that, just in case something happens. Now, you can get caught in a hurricane like Hurricane Katrina and be in a war situation. Actually, I was thinking about going to Hurricane out down there on Hurricane Katrina when it happened, just to live. Because I could have picked me out a spot of land and used all the rubbish and debris for shelter and, you know, for whatever I needed. But I didn't. Ended up in Alabama instead doing the same thing. However, if you're in a hurricane situation and you come out alive, use the debris that you find, you know, to survive until you can get better help. You know, get away from the people you don't trust. Number one, make sure you have some kind of weapon, a knife, you know, find a gun. They're looking for weapons. Even a 2x4 could be used for a weapon, you know. Protect yourself because there's some bad people out there. And during that time, it was just lawless. And so make sure you have defense, build your shelter, you know, use the debris, use whatever means around you to survive. And, you know, thank God you're still alive. But always look at the positive in everything, and you'll get through it. Peace out.